Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Jay the One-Eye Gamer video. Today's video we're going to be taking a look at the trailer that dropped for Babylon's Fall, courtesy of the State of Play from Sony. And I apologize guys if you hear anything in the background, that is my heater going off because it is cold as hell during this recording. But anyway, about the trailer, it's nice to know that we finally get to see Babylon's Fall in action and what kind of genre it's going to be. It's going to be an action RPG, so kind of in the vein I think of Nier Automata. That is good because I know that a lot of people like that game and I know it's considered one of the best action RPGs I think of this generation. So it's good to see that Platinum is taking a little inspiration probably from that. That being said though, this trailer is kind of divisive in my opinion, only because there's a lot of nice things in it, but there are some things in here that don't really get me hyped. Now, I'll start off with the things I do like so far, and that is we get to see the combat. The combat looks amazing. That is something Platinum is very good at, making fun, interesting combat. And given the mechanics we can see right now with the dodges and the combos and those two energy swords you get to see that extend the combos, which remind me of an ability that Dante has in Devil May Cry 5, along with another Devil May Cry reference. The tendrils kind of work in the way that I thought they were going to work. They either bring the enemy to you or they take you to the enemy, which kind of reminds me a little of Nero's Devilbringer. And I'm very interested in the tower itself because it looks like it's a living, breathing entity, and it might actually be one of the enemies you fight throughout the game, so I find that very interesting. Now, for the things I'm pretty much not that excited about for the trailer, I'm not a big fan of the art style, only because of what they showed off at the reveal trailer, with it being pseudo-realistic with knights in armor and gritty and all that. That's kind of the one thing that takes me back on it. Some of the combat animation is not that fluid, and I understand completely that this is very early in development footage and is probably not indicative of where they actually are as of right now with the game, but they just wanted to show it off to people to let it know it's still in development, which I'm okay with, and I understand those issues are going to be definitely ironed out by the time we see the game next year, because Square states at the end of the trailer that we will get new information on the game next summer, so pretty much next E3. And another thing that kind of pulls me out of it is the character they have show off. He looks very bland, and I don't know if that means that we're going to be able to make our own characters and hopefully like upgrade them throughout the story, but I don't know. And at the end of the trailer we do get to see the 4 characters we saw at the end of the reveal trailer with their new redesigns, and they kind of don't look that imposing next to like a realistic looking tower because they look very cartoonish compared to it. So that's kind of something that brings me out of it a little, but it does look like we might be able to play with 4 different playable characters, or we might have multiplayer aspect with it. So maybe each of the characters has their own different fighting styles, or maybe you can choose your fighting style at the beginning and then build your character up from that point and then have your friends join in with you and go on like raids or boss fights. But either way, like I said, I'm not super sold on this trailer. I still like the idea of the game. I'm definitely looking forward to more of the information we're going to get at E3 next year, and definitely the new trailer with probably the new visual upgrades and any of the fixes that they're going to make, which I'm pretty sure this game is going to do well. Like I said, this trailer itself is kind of divisive at this point, but I'm very happy that this game exists, and I'm also happy that we're getting new information on it and that Square is not making this vaporware. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I want to thank you very much for watching the video. I want you all to have a great day, and remember, let's rock.